She's looking really happy now that she took a ride on the disco stick. Oh my gosh. Hey my beautiful peeps, my name is Char and welcome to Char TV. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a recap on episode 6 of Before the 90 Day. It's called Burns and Betrayals. Before I do that though, I would like to give a shout out to Kimberly Robinson. Your comment was pinned under one of the videos. Thank you very much for your lovely comment and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'll be reviewing 4 of the couples and I'll start with Caleb and Alina. It's the next morning after their steamy night session and Alina asked Caleb how he thought it went. Caleb said that it was a lot of fun and she can do a lot of things for her size.
After 13 years of friendship and meeting in person only a couple of days ago, we finally had sex.
Was it what you always imagined?
It was not exactly what I've always imagined. There were some awkward moments, I guess because I'm a little person and Caleb is not used to have sex with little people.
Alina said that sometimes the positioning was a little bit awkward and it wasn't so great, but it was still nice. She then asked Caleb if he was nervous being intimate with her, and Caleb said no, he wasn't nervous so much, but it was that he was doing something new and that he didn't know what to expect. Caleb said that the experience was a lot like being a virgin and that there was a lot that he didn't think of in terms of position, size, or what's acceptable.
Her own legs being bent changed some of the options. And you have to figure out new ways of doing things. But it was a lot of fun, and we definitely need to do it more to make it natural to us.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, I liked it. It was enjoyable.
Alina said that it was enjoyable, but she doesn't want to gas up his head too much because then he's gonna start slacking. And she wants to make him work. But she was nervous that something would go wrong and then they wouldn't be friends anymore. Caleb told her that never occurred for him and said that being intimate only opened things up further for them. Alina said that she feels that the chemistry is there between them, but it still bothers her that Caleb hasn't spoken about the future and there's not a lot time left for them. So she does need some certainty from him. With that being said, they decide to go sightseeing. They're off to see the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, and it's one of the largest and oldest covered outdoor markets in the world. Elijah is leaving in a couple of days, and Alina thought that it would be a good idea for them to all go, especially since there's still some tension between Caleb and Elijah. So it'd be the perfect opportunity for them to all go together and connect. There's a lot of people at the market, and the vendors, they're so charming because they want people to taste their foods and they just want you to have a good time. Caleb decides that he wants to look around some more, so Alina and Elijah have some tea together. Elijah wants her to spill the tea.
Is there only a kiss moment? Or maybe you go deeper?
I took a ride on his disco stick. Literally.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Now Alina is feeling more attached to Caleb now that they've been intimate. She wants more of an indication of seriousness, but Caleb is still very vague, saying later. And Alina wants to know, okay, well, when is later going to be? Elijah's like, well, why are you asking me? You should be asking him. And Alina feels like, does she have the right to ask him? Because she still hasn't told Caleb about her secret. You know, the one where she didn't tell him about living with her ex. Elijah pretty much told her to suck it up, Buttercup, and that she needs to talk to Caleb about it, even though she's not comfortable. Alina does agree that she needs to talk to Caleb about it because she doesn't feel comfortable pressing him for answers when she's not being honest with him. Caleb is the type of person that likes to tell the truth, so Alina doesn't know how Caleb is going to react that she lied to him. She really hopes that this doesn't mess things up between them. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's pretty much all between Caleb and Alina. On to Kim and Usman, aka Soulja Boy. Today is Usman's video shoot for the song Zara. And Kim is very excited because she's gonna be there to support him and to cheer him on. But Kimberly does not know that the song is about his ex. Usman wanted to bring Kimberly along on the shoot because there's gonna be a lot of young, beautiful models there, and he wants to see if she can handle that. Can she handle the reality of his career and show that she's not going to get jealous? Now, Usman's there getting his hair cut, which is strange that he's getting his hair cut when he's about to film a video. But anyways, he's there getting his hair cut. His crew is setting things up. No power. Kim is not looking impressed at all because time is ticking. The crew is going through Usman's suitcase trying to find outfits, and Kim's confused, like, why didn't y'all plan better? Especially for outfit choices and things like that. She said that it's just unorganized and she's embarrassed for Usman. Usman's crew was like, we got this already.
I came to Tanzania because I know how much this video means to him, and I want to prove to Usman that I can be there for him if he needs me. But if this team doesn't get it together soon, they're going to see another side of me. Boss Lady Kim is going to come out, and they don't want to see that.
The stylist was from Nigeria, so...
But the clothing and like looking for stuff, but we don't know where things are at.
This was all
like,
from Nigeria.
That's
This is all from Nigeria.
You need to listen, like, this is all from Nigeria.
I don't need to look.
Kimberly said she is not going to put up with their BS. She looks like she don't play. I can tell she's got some fire in her. Usman is excited about his shoot, but just disappointed in the lack of efforts that his crew is putting into things. Kimberly is trying so hard and he appreciates what she's doing. Poor Kimberly. She's watching the shoot, right? And she's thinking to herself, well, he doesn't touch me like that. And she's also thinking, well, Zara is a weird name for a song. But when she questions Usman about it, he just says, well, that's a name for all the women named Zara in the world. And Kimberly's like, well, what does that mean? But she's going to hold herself together today.
More attitude. Usman, get your energy up. For me, do it for me, okay?
Yeah, I got it. Alright. So now we can change.
You look good.
Thank you. So how do you see so far?
You're doing really good.
Kimberly said to Usman that his team is, to her, crazy. And Usman said that he is disappointed, and that's the reason why he was sort of like losing energy throughout the video shoot. Kimberly told him that he shouldn't lose his focus because that's why she's here, and that he should just picture that he's doing it for her because that's why he invited her there. Usman said yes, he's going to do that, then proceeds to knock his video shoot out of the park. Video shoot, I ain't trying to insert no video clips of his video shoot because I'm not trying to get no copyright claim because the struggle is real with that. And I do get them, believe me, so I'm trying to avoid that. 5 hours later, it's a wrap. The shoot is over, and Kimberly doesn't know how it would have gone if she was not there. She hopes that Usman sees that now and that he starts thinking about their relationship.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. I'm really sorry for the way I acted in the room with his clothes and all that stuff. Okay, but he's really upset right now. I mean, nobody makes sure he's straight. Like, he's the star of this, and I feel like he's just neglected. I feel bad for him.
You don't have no right
That's not
to
the
blame
time
it on
to.
anybody.
It doesn't feel like we're just there sitting down doing nothing.
Things are getting a little bit heated. So Usman does wake up from his little nap to intervene. He says to his crew that he was pissed. They weren't there for a vacation. They were there to work. And he said to them that Kimberly is there for a different reason. And whether they like it or not, he does not bleep bleep care.
Today's shoot make my feelings about Kimberly improve. I am so glad and happy with the way Kimberly tried to help. This shows to me that I did the right thing by inviting her here, and I am more excited to see how things continue going. Let's see what's gonna happen.
And that's pretty much all between Kimberly and Usman. Now on to Gino and Jasmine. Jasmine is still a little pissed off that Gino gave her an electric toothbrush when she gave him such thoughtful gifts for Christmas. So Gino decided that he was going to tag along with her and go to the gym in hopes of cheering her up. While Jasmine is working out, Gino's chatting it up and asking so many questions, and you could just tell that Jasmine's getting a little frustrated. And she said to him, I like silence when I'm working out, because she's used to working out alone. And I can feel her on that, because nothing more is irritating when you're at the gym and somebody's just in your ear and you're trying to focus. But at the same time, the poor guy was trying to just make up for the dang toothbrush. Jasmine then explains to Gino that for him to make up for not buying her a gift, she's planned a 4-day trip to an amazing island in Panama. But there's a catch. And the catch is Gino has to pay for it. So Gino says to her, well, how much is this going to cost? Jasmine said, $2,500. Poor Gino, I think he looked immediately stressed, okay? Jasmine said that Gino made a mistake, didn't get her a Christmas gift, so she's going to get a Christmas gift and pick out something expensive. Gino said to her that he wished that they had discussed this prior. And Jasmine said, well, this is cheaper than any trip that you've taken with other women. And then proceeds to say, am I not as worthy as they are?
You're worth it to me, so I'll do it.
Obedient. That's how I like it.
I think it's a little bit unreasonable for her to book this expensive trip to the island because it cost me a lot of money just to travel to Panama.
Obedient? What is he, a dang dog? The way she was talking to him, oof. I don't know why he puts up with it. Gino said that it costs a lot for him to travel to Panama. The flight, the hotel, food costs, the entertainment, the whole lot. But Gino says that she deserves it and that Jasmine is worth more than the money that he's spending on the trip. So the money shouldn't matter. Gino says that he wants to take her somewhere that will knock Jasmine off of her socks. And Jasmine said that's what she wants. Now that's the Gino that she wants, of course. But what she really wants is for Gino to burn all the things in his house. And that will make her 100% happy. Gino said to Jasmine, well, what is the purpose of that? And Jasmine said, well, because all the decorations in your house are from your ex, and she does not like it.
On your walls, I don't want this stupid, awful colors. Who's gonna combine red and baby blue? What was she thinking?
The colors look good, and that I believe that's my opinion, but I don't know.
Who picked the colors?
It was kind of like a combination.
Jasmine said to Gino, well, what? You want me to just sit there, just chilling, looking at the colors and thinking, oh, that's lovely. And then said, is that what you want me to do? Poor Gino, he looked so uncomfortable.
I deserve to pick up the goddamn colors because in a few days I have your more than she did in 7 years.
You don't need to say bad things like
I'm not saying anything bad. Isn't it real? You told me that.
Yeah, just, you know, you don't have to say nasty stuff like that.
Why'd you defend her so much?
That was so uncalled for. Gino said he's not defending her, but there's no reason for Jasmine to be talking so badly about his ex. And Jasmine said, what, are you her lawyer or what? Or are you having sex with her? She demanded for Gino to tell her the truth. Gino said no. Jasmine then told Gino to F off and that he should go call the itch and stay with her because she's sick. Jasmine was saying, it's always the same, it's always the same. And Gino just makes her look crazy. No, my girl, you make yourself look crazy.
I never said.
Yes, you do. You're always defending that goddamn pigeon, and you're comparing me to her all the time.
Now this is the most upset that Gino has ever seen Jasmine. So it was all new to him and it was scary. It shocked him how Jasmine could get so upset so quickly. Just like that. Her emotional instability has him concerned for the future and he doesn't know where to go from here. Back at the hotel room, Jasmine tells Gino that she's very sad and that Gino likes to live in the past. His house, his life. Jasmine has been hurt in the past. Even though she comes off as a really confident woman, really she's scared inside because she doesn't want to be heartbroken again.
We should slow down, just like stop talking about kids, stop talking about moving to the United States. You can go back hunting on your website and find another stupid woman like me.
Jasmine tells Gino she's gonna be leaving the next day because his bond between his exes is still tangible. Instead of being sad, she's happy and relieved. Gino said to Jasmine, well, what can they do to get through it? Jasmine said, well, it's too late and that she's not important to him. So because of that, why would there be any hope?
I'm trying to work this out with you. Let's work it out. I'm not the one saying I'm gonna leave like you are. I want to talk about what it is that we have to do to work this out.
Don't tell me about trips that you took. You're not allowed to say anything good about your exes ever. They don't exist to you. Or I'm gonna get crazy and things are gonna get very bad.
Gino did agree to that because the only thing that matters is them. He wants to be with her, he wants to get married, and he wants to have children like they talked about. And then Jasmine says, well, what if I told you that I lied to you a little bit? Then she told Gino that she's been taking birth control pills because she was afraid of getting pregnant. She then asked Gino if he was disappointed. Of course Gino said yes. Jasmine said to Gino, this is the first trip and they won't be making a family just yet because they're not even ready. And I agree. I don't even know if they should be together, quite frankly. Gino is disappointed that Jasmine was keeping this secret from him because they did agree to try for a child on this trip. He wishes that Jasmine was just honest with him. At some point though, Jasmine will change her mind and she's feeling quite relieved now that Gino knows the truth. Gino said that the side of Jasmine that he saw today worries him, but he's happy that they talked about the issues and were able to get through it. But he hopes that he never sees that side of her again. Well, my dear, I have a feeling that you will. That's pretty much all with Gino and Jasmine. Please let me know what you thought of how Jasmine reacted. On to Memphis and Hamza. Things between Memphis and Hamza's mom are a little rocky. But after last night, she feels like the mother is trying to find a way to accept her and get to know her. Memphis has a bit of an upset stomach, so she asked Hamza if he could take her to the bathroom.
Baby?
Yes?
It's okay?
Yes, I'm still pooping.
Good job.
No, not yet. Almost.
Baby, Finish it?
Me done. That was a long.
Her body ain't reacting too well to being over there. Poor girl. Now, after Hamza's mother was so curious as to Memphis's past, Hamza's kind of a little curious himself. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't know that much about Memphis. He wants to know more about her family and her life as a child. Now, Memphis didn't discuss such details with Hamza in the past because that's a sensitive topic for her, and she wanted to discuss that with him in person. She then goes on to tell Hamza that both of her parents were addicted to drugs. Her father sold drugs and went to jail for a long time. Learning this made Hamza sad, and Memphis said that her leaving him would be a hard thing. Because now that she's opened up more to Hamza about her past, she's feeling more vulnerable. But her seeing how emotional Hamza became makes her realize that it's okay to be open with him, and hopes that he can do the same with her before they get married. Now they're back at home, and earlier on, Memphis and Hamza's sister were, just chatting it up. And the sister happened to say that Hamza is 3 years older than her. So Memphis asked her how old she was, and the sister said, I'm 23 and Hamza is 26. Now Memphis thought that Hamza recently turned 28. So not only is she 6 years older than him, but now she's actually 8 years older than he is, and feels betrayed because nobody likes to be lied to, which I find a little bit hypocritical because she wanted Hamza to lie to his mother about them having sex. Memphis said, well, he lied, and what else is he going to lie about? Hamza said that on their first video call, he told Memphis that he was 27, when in reality, he was 25, so he lied. And he lied because he didn't think that she'd think he was mature enough for her. Memphis said to Hamza, do you think that it's funny to lie and not tell the truth? Again, she talking about lying when she making the man lie to his mama.
ردة فعل منفس أنا أكثر من الطاقة أنا قعدت بهتها فيها توين حبي مش ندخل هو يمكن يحب يكبر روحه حاجة كبيرة هكا قراب باش تغشش كيما كيك.
So you lied.
Yeah.
And we had plans to go to the embassy tomorrow and do marriage papers.
Now Memphis isn't sure about getting the marriage papers done at the embassy. She's gonna need some time because he lied. Then she walked off to her room and slammed the door. Memphis said it's not so much the age gap that she's upset about. It's him actually lying about it. And especially since she had just opened up to him about her past. It makes her think, but what else is he lying about?
Yeah, I flew all the way over here and it could be a possibility that he is full of I thought that I knew more about him than what I really do know. And in my past, I've had rough relationships.
Basically, for Memphis's entire life, she's had rough relationships, from child to being grown. And she's tired of being betrayed and tired of being hurt and being taken advantage of. This is why it's a good idea to get to know the person first before you enter marriage. And sometimes still, when you're married, you still don't even know them 100%. But at least try and get to know the person first. A few moments pass and Memphis calls Hamza into the room. She explains to him that she's mad. And he says that he understands and apologizes. She asked him why did he lie about his age and how can she trust him now? She then proceeds to ask him if he even does heating and cooling energy. She demanded that he get his sister right now because she wants to ask her. Hamza had told Memphis that he went to college for that profession, and if it turns out that that was a lie, she is done. Because if he doesn't have a career path, she is not bringing him to America to be with her and her kids. Because that's like taking care of another child.
Did he go to college?
Yeah, he got college, yeah.
And he got a certificate?
Yes.
I want to see it.
Where's
the paper for school?
تحب تشوف الدبلوم
بتاع الشهادة
بتاع
بتاعي.
شهادتك.
Hamza dug out his diploma and showed it to her, which states that he did go to college for 2 years. So he was not lying. Hamza realizes that he shouldn't lie anymore and again apologizes. Memphis realizes that she doesn't know him as well as she thought she did. And can she really trust what he has to say? That's pretty much all with Memphis and Hamza. Girl, again, this is why you need to take your time. Do not rush into marriage, okay? Especially since that she's had a failed one already. Take time to get to know Hamza. Don't rush. So that wraps up my recap. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I didn't mind the episode at all. It was very explosive with Gino and Jasmine. I'm seeing that the poor guy is trying to stand up to her a little bit, but man, she needs to stop talking to the man like he's a dog or some child or something. Like, relax. I know my husband damn sure would not put up with me talking to him like that, and I damn sure wouldn't put up with him talking to me any which way. I'm also curious to see how things are gonna progress with Kimberly and Usman. Are Badmess and Slam T gonna still butt heads with her or what? Because Usman made it clear, listen, hey, I don't care what y'all think. She's here. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen with that. Hopefully they can just all get along. Let me know your thoughts on the episode. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful peeps, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!